Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Abundance attracting is a mindset game. It is all about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and whether you are focusing on the positive, the abundance, the flow, the ease of things, or whether you are in the negative frequency vibration of a lack of, because it is all about mindset. Now, I'm mastering mindset, been doing mindset, like I'm 44, so I've been doing it for a very, very long time, like teenager, since a teenager, all of this stuff. And the thing is that when you are focused on lack of, when you are focused on never enough, not good enough, all of that, it's actually keeping you in that low vibration. And what I mean by that is, if you can imagine yourself walking around with a black cloud over your head and it's just pouring rain all the time, thunder, lightning, rain, hail, storm, everything consistently. You're walking, you may have seen things like this on cartoons on TV, but it's like you're just walking around and it's just following you, and then you see someone in the park and they've got the sunshine above them and rainbows and doves and all of this goodness, and you're like, why not? It's all about you. It's all about the inner mindset work of what you're telling yourself, and the strength of the mindset as well, and whether you're actually taking action. I can see online people go, oh, I've done mindset, blah 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 blah, and then next minute they're like ranting and raving online. And I understand that you can have that mix, and you can have the change. We're all human, right? We're a soul having a human experience, and we're all here to experience the good, bad, ugly, sadness, happiness, and everything. But in order to attract the abundance that you want, whether you want abundance of health, whether you want abundance of wealth, whether you want abundance of money, whether you want abundance of love, of joy, travel, business, clients, happiness, all of this stuff, okay? You can have it all. It's all there for you. It's all there for you for the taking. However, what you think changes everything. So when you can work on mindset and you can stack mindset over and over and over, up and up and up and up and up, like you are building a building itself. So you're building a skyscraper or you're building a house or whatever, you need to make sure you've got solid foundations. But I see mindset as breathing. It's as important as breathing. I've got a quote out there saying that. And the thing is that you would never get, and I mentioned this on my Real and Raw at 4 Facebook live stream yesterday, about you will never, ever, ever let your phone charge, like the charge of your phone get down to like 8%. 7%. Your eyes will be popping out. You're like, where's my charger? Who's got my charger? Where is it? Rah, 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 all this. So how about you charge up your mindset within yourself the same way you charge your phone, your iPad, your tablet, your laptop, anything that you've got. Really, really think about pouring into mindset and working on that. It can be your best friend, it can be your enemy, okay? But abundance attracting is a mindset game. You've got to play the game, and you play the game to win, okay? It's like chess. You play to win. You don't play to just play, all right? Obviously, if you watch all these footballers and rugby stars and everything, you want them to win. They want to win, but the mindset game for yourself is a solo game. You ready? It's a solo game for you. There's only you that can play the game, because you are the only person in your head 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year. You are the only person inside your head. So you can find people like myself, mentors, and you can listen to people and read books and listen to podcasts and all of this stuff and watch YouTube videos in order to help you. But again, at the end of the day, it's a solo game. It's a mindset game for you to play to win, okay? Because situations, people can get you off track. They can put a negative little seed into your head at any point, whether you read it online, whether you hear it from someone, you can have a negative seed implanted in you. But it's whether you water the seed or not, which will allow it to grow. It's whether you do that or decide, actually, I don't believe in that. That doesn't align with me. That is not what I want to think. That's negative. And no. Because you know as well as I do, if you've got fruit in a bowl and one of the fruit starts going bad and off, it gets all moldy and stuff. It starts expanding, the mold grows on the other fruit unless you throw it away and get rid. Okay, so you've really got to think about, what are you fueling your fire with? Is it negative or positive? If you want all the abundance, and you want all the abundance of everything I've just said, like health, wealth, money, happiness, love, relationships, job, career, clients, customers, a house, car, all of that stuff, right? If you want all the abundance of all of that, you cannot get all of that with a negative mindset. It just doesn't work like that. You have to decide with your mindset game how you're going to play the game. And if you are going to stack up and recharge yourself consistently, remind yourself constantly that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. You are strong, you are powerful, you are amazing. Instead of sitting in the victim mindset mode of lack of, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, they said this 10 years ago. Who cares what people said 10 years ago? It's affecting your future. The past doesn't exist and neither does the future. It's only in the present moment. But you may be allowing those people and those situations to hold you back, to stop you in your tracks, and they are holding you back. Like, have you seen the people where they're running, they've got elastic round their stomach, it's a game, right? Elastic round the stomach, and they're being held back, and they've got to run down this kind of inflatable tunnel, and they've got to kind of jump on the wall and stay on the wall before the elastic pulls them back. Well, you may be the person with the elastic that all this stuff, all this baggage, all this negativity is dragging you back, and the wall is the abundance for you to climb over and go and get whatever it is. What are you going to do? What's your choice? You've got choices. You're going to snip, or are you going to keep being dragged back all the time? Because the negative mindset will always drag you back if you allow it to. However, if you are moving forward, if you want more for your life, if you want to be more, do more, have more, create more, you've got to be in the positive mindset. And that doesn't mean like you're singing and you're skipping down the part 24/7, 365 and you're all happy. Doesn't work like that. As I said, we have sadness and happiness. It's a yin and yang thing. We've got to have the good and the bad together, but it allows us to open our eyes to, actually, I have a choice, right? I've got all these negatives. What's the positive out of it? Where can I find a positive? What am I going to do? How am I going to feel? And all of this. And if you want the attraction of the, the abundance and the overflow and the money and the wealth and the health and all of this, and you want to live your life, which is what you're here to do, you need to do the mindset game and play to win. And it's a solo game, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're the one in control of your own head. You can switch off the negative, or you can illuminate and light up the positive, and you have a choice every single day. So I encourage you every single day to go into gratitude every single day, all the things that you're grateful for, all the things that you have had, do have, will receive, past, present, future, all the things, all the small things. Even turning the tap on, you've got water coming out the tap, and then you filter your water. All the things of having, the clothes that you wear, the food in the cupboards, the roof over your head, everything and anything, the pen to write with, the phone to connect with, people, your loved ones, things like that to run your business from, okay? And really, really change your vocab on what you're saying. So instead of moaning about the electricity bill, go into gratitude of, I'm so, so grateful that I've paid my electric bill, maybe a bit high. However, I can do X, Y, and Z, whatever it is, okay? But go into gratitude as soon as you wake up, and then work on your mindset and start working and stacking the mindset. Now, I'm not saying that you have to plan all this stuff in. You can do it while you're making a coffee. You can do it while you're in the shower. You can do it while you're driving. Obviously, concentrate while you're driving, but you can do it, and you can basically become a school for yourself. You can be the student, you can learn, you can have your, the classroom is your car. on the train, on your commute, wherever you're going. While you walk into the gym, you can listen to podcasts and really, really power up the mindset. But it is a consistent thing that you need to do to power it up and stack it up consistently over and over and over and over and over. It's not an overnight thing. It's not like click your fingers, I've listened to one podcast and I'm all cured. You know what I mean? It's something that you've got to do consistently. But you have choices and decisions to make every single second of every single day of whether you choose abundance or lack. Abundance or lack. You know which one I do? Abundance every single day. And I'm grateful for every single penny in the bank, all the investments, everything that I have. I'm grateful for everything, every paying client, every friend, every connection I have. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the situations that hurt me in order to make me realize, grow, wake up, experience, put my boundaries in place, say, no, I'm not doing this anymore, we're moving forward, whatever it is. I'm grateful for everything. So go into gratitude and mindset and really know that if you are wanting to be on the vibration frequency of abundance, it starts and ends with you. And you have to choose better for yourself if you want to experience all of that. Okay, I have an amazing program at Expansion that can help you. If you go to Rebecca.x, I'll put the link in the show notes. You'll be able to go on, have a look at how Expansion can literally transform and change your life here on in, giving you the tools, tips, techniques to do all of that. It is all about abundance. It is all about really, really living in the positive, and then when the negative creeps in, you'll be able to deal with it very, very quickly. Okay, so it really is amazing. It's all about raising the vibe. It is all about really, really stepping up, really expanding and growing, and knowing and believing that you can do this. So know that abundance attracting is a mindset game. It's all about vibration. It's all about frequency, and it definitely is all about my mindset.